little thing they will run to the north. Every little they will run to the north. And this has made the north to believe that they are indispensable. Dictating the pace at every point in time. Look at the level of terrorism these people have brought into Nigeria. Is it not enough for you to say, look, we can't go on with this. Since you like terrorism, please, why not to stay there with your terrorism? We want to move forward here. Look at how much we have wasted, precious. Look at human resources. Look at financial resources we have wasted because of these people. And more are coming. More are coming. Because you have been pampering them, you have been sponsoring them, you have been spending money.
Welcome to Precious in TV. It's always a delight to be with you. So thank you for all your thoughts, your comments, your reactions, and for your subscription. I truly and deeply appreciate all of you. So today on Precious in TV, we want to look at, something. Did you know that the Nigerian military has finally told us now that there is a new terrorist organization in the country? Say new terrorist organization don't come out. And these people, their name are the Boko-Haram. Well, this scoop don't they happen things. It don't they happen. We don't they hear them. But some of us they fear to scoop them out, a bit to spill them out, make come. Many military know who you say who tell you why you how did you know this? But of course, from sources from the north, people living within the communities will be hearing gist like that. But however, the Nigerian military themselves don't use their mouth now talk and say a new terrorist organization day where we say their name are the Boko-Haram. And say, in fact, 9 of their commanders so far, they don't declare them wanted because of all the way where they frustrate the security efforts where our Nigerian military, our gallant soldiers, they try to put in. We'll go look at that matter today. And we'll also look at the subtle face-off where they happen between Northern Elite and Aso Rock, or Nigerian Villa, as they call them. That is the Northern Elite and Aso Rock. They like say, this small where they happen between them, and this time the matter they won't want to look at. But inside here with me, Barrister Darlington. Barrister Darlington, thank you so much as you follow me.
Pretty mama, how you dey?
I did like say I know dey.
You are just sniffing news up and down. Just dey look for news.
Now my work be that I be dog go dey search for news like bull. All right, so Barrister Darlington, let's go straight to the conversation. Boko-Haram. Another one. Boko-Haram.
Yes.
Ice swap,
yes.
Bandits,
yes.
Boko-Haram, only for one region. Oh, killer Fulani headsmen. No, not forget those ones, because those ones they finish community. All these about 5 subtly terrorist organizations in one region. Because now only what did they call them? Only the Fulani headsmen, the killer ones, or the armed Fulani headsmen. Now government never officially declare as terrorists. Exactly. But their activities, the way they use clear communities for inside Plateau State, for inside Benue State, it did like the style of terrorism. So Barrister Darlington, all of this wahala for inside one region, northern Nigeria, inside one country, how one country will you survive all this kind shaky way they happen?
My sister, it tire me. I don't shout my head, it tire. Because when this thing started, all of us we did not pay attention. We did not pay attention when these people went to the Sahel to bring them here because of election. Now election don't finish. Send them back now they no finish.
But Barrister Darlington, for Boko-Haram, nobody bring them because of election at that time. Remember, Boko-Haram don't start before.
That's what I'm saying. This one they brought because of election. Now the man said it that they brought them here because of election.
That's the bandits.
Bandit or what's their name? The terrorists. Because when you say bandits, there is no difference between all of them. I told you this. They gravitate from one group to the other. When there is a serious business, all of them gather together to execute it. So these people that came now, are they not the same violent group? So what I'm saying in essence is that it is because they have created a fertile ground, a breeding ground from the north to there. That's why these people are coming in. Is that not true? You have gone to the bush to go and fetch a firewood where ants full inside. So lizard go come party for your house now. It's as simple as that. We created all this impression. Don't run away from that fact. Some people created this terrorism we are suffering today. and they did it deliberately. It's not a fluke. Oh. It's not a fluke, because if the federal government of Nigeria wanted to stop the list they gave them, they should have started working on it. That is why those people are still alive and active. They are the ones who sponsoring these guys. None of this, who giving them money to buy arms to sustain them and all that? Who? It's somebody. So you know, you have seen that person, you know them, you have their names. What are you doing? Nothing.
So you dey talk say to say they don't meet the people, then cut their source of income.
I'm telling you, they want that. Yes.
Say they don't calm down.
Stop. Yes, even no group cannot come. No group, because you have exterminated their lifeline. So you cannot remove what is going on in the north from the northerners. I'm telling you, it's like they are in bed with these guys. That's why they come in, and when they come like that, they will start crying insecurity, disturbing everybody. That there is insecurity. No, who created it? Who called for it? So I am not surprised about the Lukarawa. So precious, go and mark my word. By next year, more will come.
So Barrister Darlington, our security, we get that strength to use handle all this one. First of all, you know, so we say we dey under policed or under secured because of say the number of our military officials compared to the number of people when they get to secure. You know, in fact, the number of the entire security apparatus and the people they get to secure, you know, match at all. So this one, when new terrorist organization don't join, and they say most of them they enter through Niger Republic and Chad to enter through there to Kebbi and Sokoto State.
Yes. It's
so
like,
how we go manage am?
No, we cannot manage it though, because if we could have managed it, they won't have the audacity to come in. I said we are porously policed and secured. Porously. They just walk in and walk out because there is no security anywhere. To make matters worse, precious, the Nigerian government, whenever they want to make appointment, they sacrifice a lot of people, remove them from the service. Buhari did it when he wanted to appoint his first IGP, Idris. 15 AIGs and DIGs were let go before he can use that police commissioner in Kano and make him the IGP. What does that tell you? These are experienced hands that should have been in service. You ask them to go because you want to create room for a police commissioner who is not even an AIG. Imagine that. That is loss of manpower. Tinubu followed suit again. You want to appoint another chief of army staff. You now sacrifice another 15 brigadier general at the artillery corps. All of them, gone. With the experience and everything. So who is now causing the problem, precious? Who? Is it me? You can see that deliberately we don't want to solve this problem. I'm telling you, when you are removing people, who will solve the problem? Who will not solve the problem? Because these particular offices, it comes with experience. It's not something you collect at the beer parlor or you collect on the road. No, it comes with experience. So when you have removed well-trained military officers that should have helped to counter this terrorism, who will not do the job? That's the question for you and I. So the Nigerian government don't even know what to do about these people. Seriously. You can see what tribal sentiment is causing us. Because you want your own man to be there. Therefore, you sacrifice a whole lot. Look at what tribalism is causing us, precious. Can you see it? When we are shouting here, stop this thing you are doing, do not help us. They will not listen. So tribalism have entered the military. It has entered the police. It has entered DSS. Then how can you fight insecurity? Tell me how. When tribalism is now the watchword, my man must be there, whether he's qualified or not. Let me remove every other person who has been there. These are the issues that is causing problem in Nigeria.
Okay, so Barrister Darlington, look at the explanation when they give. They say these guys, apart from the fact that they come from Niger Republic, say before they come in, so before the coup for inside Niger, say the borders, the Nigerian-Niger borders, say a joint military task force of Niger and Nigerian army, I mean they, secure the borders. But as coup can't happen. Niger and Nigeria government then they carry I see each other again now. So that joint task force now no can get ahead. But why Nigeria be no fit understand? Say, through intelligence, say as long as these people don't get military regime where they know they're happy with our own government with, say likelihood they say we suppose secure our borders even the more. Why we no make effort to prioritize the borders we get with that country, especially that country where be say we know say get military regime, we just get change of power.
Two things. The Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali, they have left ECOWAS.
Yes.
They are no longer with you.
They no gree come back.
Good. And under international law, there should be respect for each other's border. You can no longer do anything with them now because they are not with you. You can see. That is why I keep saying it that Tinubu has failed both at home and abroad. Because a president who knew the importance of that border wouldn't have made that mistake. Remember that Niger closed their airspace. That was even why Tinubu was even begging them, literally, giving them lights, showing them, trying to patronize them. Because they closed their airspace. And you cannot leave this country to Europe without passing through Niger. Very important.
It will take a longer
yes, longer route now. So who want to do that? So this was the thing. Tinubu was not briefed. He just took unilateral action. In fact, there's a way he would have wooed these people, and they will still be with us till today. So that was what happened. They are no longer with you. So why would you not encroach on their border? That's against international law. You can't do that. Besides, there is another joint force against this Boko-Haram, headed by, I think, Nigeria and Chad. The president of Chad, Idris Deby, just 3 days ago, got angry. He said he's going to pull out from that joint force because Nigerian government and other people, they are not, investing more on the project. That he's going to pull out his troop and protect his own side of this thing. The man said it and then chase this terrorism into Nigeria. That was where this thing you are talking about came from. He chased them into Nigeria because Nigerian people are not paying attention.
That's the Lokarawa.
Yes, the border. They are not paying attention. They left it so open and so porous.
But why our borders for North they more porous past?
My dear, it is.
Southern borders.
I am beginning to think that these people are planning something that you and I may not know. I'm not joking. For you to allow terrorists to be coming into your country just like that, there is something somebody is not telling us. Maybe by the time they succeed in what they want to do, now that is terrorism. But meanwhile, they are aiding and abetting them. It's deliberate. I'm telling you. Because if you say the official military and the police and other in Nigeria cannot do coup, terrorists cannot do it in disguise. In disguise. Because how can you allow terrorists to be coming into your country in large number? What are they coming to do? Are they coming for Christmas party? Something is happening in the north that nobody is telling us. Seriously. And I pray that Tinubu and his security agents are watching out. Because this is no longer a joke. How can one country be hosting five terrorist groups? And the latest one now is the Lukarawa. What are they coming to do? And I learned that what they are doing in that Sokoto is terrible. Those people, they don't send anybody. In fact, they are more deadlier than Boko-Haram and the ISWAP put together. So why would our military allow them to be coming in only to be lamenting? You are looking for their commanders. In a Senate climb, one of them should not even cross our border to enter here. But they were allowed to open. They were allowed to come in. They were allowed to come in because the border is open. All because of what? Religious, ethnic, and tribal sentiments. You can see what tribalism has done to us. As long as they are our brothers, hey, come in, come, just Yowa. As they are coming, they are saying Yowa. This is where we are. Just because they are speaking language. That is where we are now. And the security agencies, they don't see anything wrong in these things. Until what I'm thinking now happens, that's when they will start running up and down, looking for somebody to blame. Why would you allow such a thing for God's sake? That's my question. I keep asking this question. If you don't have ulterior motive, the terrorists, they gave you their names. What are you doing with it? Nothing. These people who are sponsoring terrorism, nothing. But when innocent people protest here, you arraign them for treasonable felony. Meanwhile, the real people who are disturbing Nigeria, you have their names, you have their lists. Even a foreign country gave you that, you didn't even bother. And that's why these people are still active in what they are doing. They are still sponsoring these guys to be coming in. They move in and move out and move into Nigeria at will. And you have security. It's wrong. Very, very wrong. We never saw this type of thing in Nigeria. I'm telling you, since Buhari's presidency, Nigeria have never had peace in Nigeria. We have never had peace. That was why some elder statesmen led by Pa Edwin Clark and Pa Debajo in the West here, they came together and sued Buhari. They sued him, I think that was in 2018. That is the source of insecurity in Nigeria. They sued him for 50 billion naira. It's on record. Those elder statesmen, do you think they don't know what that? They have seen everything that was going on. So how can you, under your what, a president of a country, people are fingering you to be behind what is going on? Is that not an embarrassment of it on its own? You just to do it and pretend and then go and dodge somewhere and pretend as why did those elder statesmen sue Buhari for causing insecurity? Nobody have queried it. Nobody. Are you telling me that those men, they don't know what is going on? They sued Buhari for being behind of the problem in Nigeria. And because he was in office now, the matter did not go far. So what I'm telling you is that there is a well-orchestrated plan. A well-orchestrated plan by some people who are pretending to be faceless. But now we know them. We know them. They cannot run away from that matter. Whether they like it or not, I have said it here. Tinubu and his men should go and guide their loin. Because I don't think these people meant well for Nigeria. I'm not joking. For them to be allowing terrorists to be coming into Nigeria in large number, that means they are planning something. They are planning something. So everybody who claims to love Nigeria, this is the time for you to rise up and ask questions. Ask the North, what are they doing with terrorists? What are they doing with terrorists? At a point, Gumi told us that if we touch bandits, that anybody who touch their bandit boys, they will not get vote. What that supposed to mean? Can you imagine? That there are good bandits and there are bad bandits. A man who loves Nigeria, those who are claiming that Nigeria unity is non-negotiable. Meanwhile, you are doing everything to divide Nigeria.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, very quickly, make we look at the subtle shake-up or some kind silent war wey dey happen between President Tinubu and the Northerners because of this tax reform bill and the children, them, the minors wey be say them take arraign for court. Wetin is the implication of this silent war wey dey happen?
It is they are working towards an answer. The North have never, I don't know why they want, I don't know what they want with power. Precious, have you noticed that any single day the North is out of power? It looks like the world is coming to an end for them. I don't know why. It is because you see what I'm telling you. When you allow certain things to fester for too long, it now becomes a culture. Because they have been ruling Nigeria either as military or civilian for a long time, they now believe that the rulership belongs to them. So anytime they are out of power, it looks like you are taking something from them and you must return it. That's what is going on. All this that is going on today, please tell me, under Buhari, was it this bad? Was it this bad? That's my question.
You know they're more bad on the you know they're bad now past Buhari time.
So what I'm saying is that what is their sense? What are they put it there so that when Buhari leaves, you will not come and say it will. Look, this thing has, you don't know what people are doing. I can read their movements. This thing was left there so that even if Buhari leaves office, they will continue their business. Okay, why have they not prosecuted those those who sponsor terrorism? Why didn't Buhari?
The ones that UAE gave.
Why didn't Buhari prosecute them?
And then why is this president also?
So you can see now.
But why is this president also prosecuting some people who are accomplices of crime in Buhari's administration?
Because I have told you here, Tinubu is being careful. Already the little things they have done now, they are breaking heads. Just to relocate Ministry of Aviation,
and CBN,
their headquarters in Lagos. You saw what happened. Pressure, you saw what happened. It's like the world was coming to an end. They have this mentality, this entitlement mentality. I'm telling you. And it will not allow Nigeria to move forward.
So does it mean that they're also not happy that Wike is in the minister of FCT, someone from
They can't be now. That's why they are worried that Tinubu have left him there for a long time. I said every move you are making to make Nigeria work, the North will always kick against it. Because they have been enjoying so much privileges for too long. So if you now say, look, let us rearrange this thing now, if they will say, no, after all, it is our birthright. You can see now. Meanwhile, these people want unity. How can there be unity when there is no justice, when there is no fairness? You can see why Nigeria is not moving forward. Everything you want to do to make Nigeria, they will say, no, Even though personally, I don't like this tax whatever from Tinubu. But if you look at it the other way, there are 4 bills, 4 tax reform bills. And it's not all of them that are against the North. And it's not all of them that are good. But this particular one that says that those who are not contributing to VAT on alcohol, they will not enjoy the value added tax that comes with it. I think the North are very angry with that.
But the tax, no, informal, state and like that particularly.
But it's part of it. Is that part of it? Yes. Is it not okay? You say you don't like alcohol. There's no problem. Then don't share from the process of alcohol. Is it not as simple as that?
So when you see this fight between this silent war reaching now between the presidency and northern leaders, because Ndume now don't talk, say if they no lobby if they no lobby them, or not lobby northerners,
yes.
say if they carry that reform go reach National Assembly, say nothing go happen.
Of course.
Say they will go anywhere.
Of course, because they are the majority. So Akpabio should be ready for war. Yes, now all these
so they must consult them.
They must. In fact, you must go and appease them. They are like a god, principalities and
even
powers.
when they say nays have it, even when nays have it,
I said
Akpabio go rule and say na yes get am.
Akpabio cannot, he won't get away with this because if he try, they will impeach him. Is it not majority vote? Yes, now they are the majority. Don't you get it? They are in the majority. Overnight, they go and hold their meeting and tell Akpabio we don't want you.
But this is when they say majority. Plateau State, Benue State, Nasarawa State, some of these middle belt states, the way we said already cried, they don't follow them now.
No.
And they follow make them majority now. But they tell you, say them say they fight, say they don't like the northern oppression.
When the chiefs are down, they will join them. Whenever they are doing northern governors meeting, they always go.
Right.
They always go there. So it's on paper. In reality, middle belt you cannot stand on their own. So they still defer to the north, the northwest and northeast.
So make we just they watch out for interesting times.
So what I'm saying in essence is that Tinubu is going to have a problem. You see, all those times they were boasting, we put Tinubu in office, we put Tinubu in office. Of course, whoever pays the piper dictate the tune. I know that they are going to make demands, and those demands will not help the progress of Tinubu's government or Nigeria. Because all along, they not always ask for selfish interests, their own, not about Nigeria. Whether you or everybody will die, it doesn't concern them. All it is their own they want. Even the cattle ministry they gave them, they are not interested. They are not. There are things they want Tinubu to do for them, and Tinubu knows that if he try it, he is finished over here. The South will disown him, and he doesn't want to do that. That's the truth. Tinubu cannot be fair here now because he is now between the rock and the hard place, between the devil and the deep blue sea. That's what happens when you are not your own president. When you did not come through popular vote. You are depending on the people to put you in office and you are relying on them. Look at it. You can never do anything with the northern, when they come to power, forget it. Your friendship no reach like that. When it comes to power, the North doesn't have a friend. Get it right. Go and check from history. So they can stay in power, give them power, then you can do whatever you like. It doesn't bother them. That has been their modus operandi. So anybody that want to make Nigeria work today, you have to be very blunt, because the North will always want something that will benefit them. Even if that thing will not benefit the rest of Nigeria, it doesn't bother them. Now you ask yourself, what are they bringing to the table? What revenue are they bringing to the table? Nothing. It is always population, and when you check very well, they don't have this population. That's why they are now adding terrorists to boost up their population, so that during the election all the people will vote. You can see historical fraud over the years, historical fraud, and nobody has checkmated it. What is it called? Odimegwu Festus wanted to give us real sense to know this northern population fraud, to know whether it is true or not. They scuttled it. They scuttled it. They scuttled it because they don't want the truth to be let out of the bag. So over the years, we have allowed it. That's why when people say, yeah, you're educated, I just laugh. You're educated and you are just under the jackboot of those who you claim did not go to school. You have no reason of wonder, say, look, this is how far we can go. Let us come and rearrange this thing so that we can move forward. Every little thing, they will run to the north. They will run to the north. And this has made the north to believe that they are indispensable. Dictating the pace at every point in time. Look at the level of terrorism these people have brought into Nigeria. Is it not enough for you to say, look, we can't go on with this? Since you like terrorism, please, why not to stay there with your terrorism? We want to move forward here. Look at how much we have wasted, precious. Look at human resources. Look at financial resources we have wasted because of these people. And more are coming. More are coming because you have been pampering them, you have been sponsoring them, you have been spending money. When are we going to have sense over here, for God's sake? When are we going to have sense? If it is the other way around, we did not tolerate you. We did tolerate you, for God's sake. We did tolerate you. I mean, it's so sad. I'm telling you, it's so sad. Are we not supposed to? They always have Northern governors meeting and Northern elders meeting. When are you going to have your own meeting here? For at least for the sake of your own children, your unborn children who are going to inherit this evil. Because most of these elderly people, they are already on the departure hall. What are you leaving behind for your children? This terrorism, and you think that they will go far in life? When one man with AK-47 can overrun a village here, and tell you what they want.
Thank you.
It's so sad. It's serious. It's so sad.
Thank you. Well, you don't hear the things. I would like you to drop your comments there. Put your kindly, first of all, subscribe to this page, drop your comments, and of course, like this page. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Barrister Darlington.
Thank you, precious.